Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
This is CRN, the Community Radio Network, the voice of the community, the voice of anything sports, and proud to be the voice of the Comets. Follow us at crnsports.org. Now let's get back to the broadcast coverage on CRN.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show is sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
Hey, this is Trace Nye with CRN. Hey, I wanted to give you an update about Unforgettables.com. Again, that's Unforgettables.com. They are offering a special Father's Day weekend special. If you go to their website at Unforgettables.com, type in the code CRN20. Again, that's CRN20. With that code, you'll receive a 10% off your entire order. Again, CRN20. All you got to do is go to Unforgettables.com. They specialize in hand-painted baseballs and baseball gifts. So once again, head over to Unforgettables.com. For Father's Day, type in CRN20, and you'll receive 10% off your entire order. Again, that's Unforgettables.com. Looking for a life insurance company that specializes in what you actually need? Protection. Call Danny today with Symmetry Financial. Danny is certified in all 50 states, which means Symmetry Financial is not limited and has over 30 companies to choose from. Symmetry Financial has proved time and time again that their options and pricing is just better than the rest. Give Danny a call today at 828-994-1681 to see how Symmetry Financial can make life simple.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Got that nice little Loves a yellow and white machine as he goes around for his first lap. You can take it from here.
Got that Loves Pilot Centers co-entry.
One of the things we're going to watch here tonight, by the way, Wesley, is it's Martinsville. It is short track racing. Tempers are going to flare. People are going to get hurt. The thing is, you got to realize there is a lot of throttle control to these trucks because going into the corner, you got to know when to start backing up your corner because the grip is going to go less and less and less, obviously, lap after lap. There's a couple laps in the beginning to get the tires warmed in. But on the way out, once those tires wear, you can't just stop the throttle. The minute you do that, you either come around or you go towards the fence. There's got to be a median there, and you've got to learn it, and it's going to change about every 5 to 10 laps. As we see Derek Fulton right now taking his qualifying machine out. He is currently third.
I was going to say that same thing as we're watching these drivers make their way around the racetrack and make qualifying runs. We're just under 3 minutes remaining on the clock for the drivers here at Martinsville preparing for this race. This is round number 5 of the JW Racing eSports Truck Series, the Commonwealth 200 from the half mile of mayhem between Martinsville and Ridgeway on Max Speed TV and the CRN Sports Network. Again, getting ready for this broadcast coverage. Thank you to all of the sponsors. Thank you for so many people that have joined in. And by the way, thank you to Over the Top Designs, looselugnuts.com for all that they do, for all of the wrap jobs on Max Speed TV. Check them out. The JW Racing eSports Truck Series, Project K9 Hero, so many other people, including on the CRN side of things. Also, thank you to Symmetry Financial Group, Unforgettables, and in addition to that, big thank you to High Q Energy Drink. So all of those sponsors, those are joining us. And again, Ray, as we've got less than 3 minutes remaining here in this qualifying, everybody's going to be looking at Nicholas Sacco for our coverage here tonight. Martinsville, we just recently had a new Week 13 iRacing download update. There's new damage features that are on these trucks. I started seeing some of this last night with another iRacing series I announced for. And it's so cool. You see the sparks, you see the flames, you see things come apart, you see debris fly through the air if there's crashes. And in addition to that, we're racing under the lights at Martinsville tonight.
Yeah, that's one thing that's new in the real world as point standings come up right now. Derek Fulton at the top of your points at 166. Baines there in second at 158. Sacco's got a good chance to take over the lead tonight. He's only in third, and he's roughly, let me see here, do a little bit of math in my head, 12 points behind the leader. Great chance, especially if Fulton falls off this evening.
And again, there is such a plethora of talent looking at the point standings here. What a battle for the championship between Fulton and Baines and Sacco, Keffer, LaBeouf, the top five. And again, we are only in week number 4 of this, week number 5 of this series. And again, all eyes are on Fulton. And I'm very surprised. I would think it would be the Fulton-Sacco run, but look at that 54 truck. Chris Baines right there in the championship. He's in second. That's really impressive. Just being consistent. No wins, Ray Richard, but being consistent finisher and allowing to get there in that number 2 spot.
Well, that's one big thing. If you can be consistent, especially in any series, I mean, as long as you can finish up top 5, top 10, everybody else kind of has an up and down week, that'll be your advantage. I mean, that's nothing to shake a stick at. Consistency has always been a big thing in any of these leagues. So, with that, go ahead, bud.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, with that being said, one of the other trucks just took a qualifying time. That'd be the 92 of Bradley Beeman, 21.115, 21.115. That'll put him in 18th place for his starting position this evening. Again, the other guys I've seen here, Derek Mullins and Eric Zimmerman, I have seen not take a time just yet. And I hate to say this, but I believe we are missing our fearless leader of Mr. Josh White this evening. I do not see him high on the entry list.
You have been playing hooky for the last, couple of weeks. I take that back. You announced at Pocono. You did take a vacation, and I hope you did have a good one. That is exactly what Josh White's doing. He's spending time with his family, his lovely girlfriend, Megan, and, of course, with his family back in West Virginia on the farm. And he said, the internet strength is not the best there, so he doesn't want to have a bunch of net code issues cause problems for people. So he is watching, he is listening, but he is enjoying a break. But, hey, I just think that shows the true respect that Josh White has for these drivers on the eSports Truck Series, that even though in his absence the series rolls on, that's why we're here tonight.
So now is definitely not the time to make fun of him, correct? Is that what it is? Is that what you're telling me?
This is the perfect time to make fun of him. What are you talking about? This is when you just lay it all on the line, because he really doesn't have a way to come back. I mean,
Josh who? No.
Josh what? No, thank you seriously, though, to Josh White and what he does. And by the way, thank you to Michael D'Amico. Michael D'Amico, the man with the plan. He makes everything look good on the Max Speed TV broadcast. And, of course, thank you also to Trace Knight running our boards on the CRN Sports Network. Hey, by the way, a little quick announcement for everybody that's tuning in as we're gridding. We have not made it officially unveiled, but we will tomorrow. CRN Sports Network will not only have coverage here tonight of eSports racing from Martinsville as the field begins to grid, but tomorrow night, live racing returning from County Line Raceway in Elm City, North Carolina. We'll have coverage of that event beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time from County Line Raceway in Elm City, North Carolina on the CRN Sports Network. With that being said, it's the Wise Guys painting starting lineup, and on the pole, quick qualifier, 20.527. Nicholas Sacco in 29 from Bushkill, Pennsylvania. Matthew Lee will be to his outside in the truck number 04. Row number 2, winner, of course, at Bristol and at Michigan last week. Derek Fulton, he'll start third. Austin McKinnon in the 87 will start fourth.
Fifth, the inside of that row will be the 07 of Ashley Dotson. Our Aussie for this evening, he's actually took a qualifying time of 20.705, quicker than he did in practice. Ray LaBeouf will be on the outside of him in that number 99 machine, Inside next row, Michael McKinnon at 13 machine. Outside of him, Andrew Hurley will be in the 8th spot. Tyler Beeman on the 9th spot. Outside of him, in the 54, will be Chris Baines.
Moving on to row number 6. Inside is going to be Michael McClary in the 70. Jason Keffer in the 12th position. Moving on to row number 7. Starting 13th, Steve Affan in the 11. And 14th is the 41. Flip-flop those numbers of Cole Gray. He'll start 14th.
15th, Brandon Hughes in that 111 machine. The 88 will be in the 16th position outside of him of Rocky Eli. Chris Wilner in the 26 machine in the 17th place. Outside next row, Bradley Beeman in the 92. Again, 18th place, 21.115. That was one of the times I announced during qualifying. Brandon Bullock, no practice time, but again, he did take qualifying time of 21.891 in the 19th. Outside of him, Christopher B. Williams in the 09 machine. And then inside the 21st top position will be Derek Mullins. I do see that Derek did not take a qualifying time, and I see a name of Eric Zimmerman, but I do not see him gritting on the field. So that'll round out your top 21 machines for this evening.
Well, there you go. In position number 22 and row number 11 is set, and that is the lineup here. As we also look at Eric Zimmerman as a late entry, possibly in the race, possibly not sure. Martinsville, this is the half mile. This is a flat paperclip oval. It offers a lot of excitement. The nickname that they use for so many races is the half mile of mayhem. And with that being said, Ray Richard, NASCAR will return to Martinsville for a 500-lap race this upcoming Wednesday night after their stint in Atlanta with the return of NASCAR. What do you think we're going to see here virtual style tonight?
I think you're going to see a good example of what's going to happen Wednesday. A lot of slipping and sliding, nighttime racing. But again, with these lights, it makes it even more fun, almost like a Saturday night main event. But again, we're going to have fun with these guys. Nicholas Sacco will take and hit the loud pedal. Next corner to come. Our lights are off in the pace car. We're ready to go.
This race will be 200 laps the distance, 100 miles here at Martinsville Speedway. The lights are off on the pace car. That Ford Racing Mustang pace car will get ready to duck onto pit road in turn number 3. He makes the left-hand turn. The field is set. Preliminary laps are down. We are ready to go racing with Sacco. Fulton on the front row alongside. Here they come to the line along with Lee. They're in the restart box. The green is in the air. We are underway with round 5 of the JW Racing eSports Truck Series in the Commonwealth 200 as they roar into turn number 2.
Sacco out to a huge lead right off the back. A few guys with the rear ends loose off of turn 2. But makes Sacco about 2 positions ahead of second place right now of Lee. Lee just hammered down. We got a car already sliding off of 4.
Fulton goes around at 19. A couple others are involved, and our first caution flag of the race is out.
Pretty simple what happened here. We'll get the replay up on your screen. You'll watch a 19 here. Let me see. That was, I'm sorry, I missed his name. He just lost it off of turn 4, but it looks like he may have had some help. Yes, that was Fulton. My apologies. A lot of guys just missing him. One guy happened to catch him in that back. Just will berm on the inside of the track. We'll see if he got touched in the rear. No, just loses himself off the corner. Just misses it by the Aussie of Ashley.
Yeah, I feel so bad for Fulton for sure. Man, what in the number, man.
19.
Fulton's coming in, the 19 truck. The ground guy's entry coming onto pit road, and that is such a tough break for Fulton.
Fulton, a little bit of left rear damage. Really didn't see him hit anything. One guy hit the right front. Nothing really damaged on the right front of that truck, but here's at Martinsville. Good call to get new fresh tires because of the fact that he's towards the back. That'll help him keep with the field, even though it was only lap 1. Keep that in mind. And you can drive these things like a modified with no hood and no fenders here, man. They'll be just as fast as they were off the front. So he'll make sure to get back to the field. 4 fresh Goodyears, fresh Sunoco fuel back in that machine. He'll catch up to the field.
So with the exception of only Nicholas Sacco still leading, Derek Fulton coming to pit road, no other takers here in the early going. Is that smart strategy, Ray Richard?
Oh, I'm thinking it is. I mean, track position's everything at Martinsville. It's not necessarily hard to pass, but it does take a little bit of time and patience in the long run and kind of seeing what your guy's doing ahead of you, trying to keep up with the pack in hopes that they wear out their tires for a chance for you to take and get below them. About the only place to pass is going on a way into a corner here. So again, track position is huge. Caution lights still on the pace car. Going down the back stretch, actually front stretch, hitting the start-finish line. Lights are still on. I'm hoping cautions aren't too long here. It's a half-mile track, but still 4 or 5 laps can grow quite a bit.
We are under the yellow flag here after an incident involving a couple of machines. One truck at least got in the spin cycle, and that was Derek Fulton, and that's tough break for Fulton. Third in the points, as we showed the points earlier. Winner, of course, at Bristol, and last week at Michigan. And what craziness, right? What else did you hear about the craziness that happened at Michigan last Friday night?
I actually, I'll be honest with you, I missed the whole thing. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't get a chance to rewatch it, so fill me in here a little bit. Obviously, something happened.